good. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you see something that you like and you stay. And if you've been here before, welcome back. It is the end of July, so that means it is time for my July manga haul. If you were here for my June one, you'll know that there were a lot of books that I was missing from series, so all of those came in, and I got a couple of things from the Right Stuff birthday sale, so I'm excited to share all of that with you all today. So let's get started. First, I have got the one of the things that I got for the Right Stuff birthday sale, and that is Sales at Work. I fell in love with this anime, and I am very excited for the second season, which is coming out soon. And Right Stuff had a bundle of all 5 volumes, and the series is only 5 volumes long. And I know that they are other spin-off series, so there's Sales at Work Black, and I believe they just recently announced Sales at Work Baby, so I intend to collect those as well. I have not started the manga yet. I just recently got it in the mail, so I'm excited to start it and see how it goes, and the 5th one is a little bit chunkier than the rest of them, so I'm really excited to enjoy that series because the anime was absolutely adorable and the platelets just give me so much life. Next, we've got Perfect World. And Perfect World is a josei. It is about Tagumi, who meets her high school crush after several years. They're both in the working world, and she finds out that he has gotten into an accident and that he's in a wheelchair. And so they are working together, and she finds herself falling back in love with him, but also dealing with his disability. And so I'm really excited to continue this series and see how that all works out. Next, we've got Incurable Case of Love, Volume 1. So if you'll remember last haul, I had 2 and 3. So now that I have Volume 1, I'll get a chance to dive into this one and see how this relationship plays out between the two of them. Finder 7. And these are not really in any order this time. I tried to group the titles together, but I didn't really put them in like genre collections. So it's a little bit of a hodgepodge all over the place. But Finder 7 with this will complete the series up to where it is for me of 9 volumes. And so this mangaka is kind of notable for taking breaks. So who knows if we'll get any more anytime soon. I'm actually more worried about her series Crimson Spell. I'd love more of that before I get more of Finder. Next, we have got Everyone's Getting Married, volumes 5, 6, 7, 8, and volume 9. And with volume 9, the series is complete. And so I actually did get a chance to go ahead and read these this month because they came in at the beginning of the month. And I love the series. I could have done with a little bit of a different ending. The ending felt a little rushed to me, and I could have taken a 10th volume. But I did enjoy this series, and I would definitely recommend it if you are into, if you're into romances, if you are into office workers and seeing, adults play out their relationships together, if that is something that you're interested in, especially with the dynamic of the couple, of her wanting to get married and become a housewife, and him never wanting to get married, and just seeing how the two of them grow into themselves and their relationship as the series goes on. Highly recommended, even though the ending was not my favorite. I liked the ending, I just thought it was a bit rushed. So next we have Watakoi, Love is Hard for an Otaku, Volume 3. And with that, I am caught up. Volume 4 will be out soon, and I am pre-ordered for it. So when it comes in, I will be excited to continue this on. This has been one of the most adorable office worker anime, and seeing the different dynamics of these characters being otakus and trying to hide it at work but their interactions with each other. And so this is extremely relatable, and I feel like it's pretty much for anyone. I don't care what type of genres you enjoy, you probably will enjoy Watakoi. So next we've got a couple of volumes. I am trying to collect all of Clamp. So like right here is my Clamp collection, and down here some too. So my goal is to collect all of their works. So we have got Man of Many Faces Volume 1. And I got this on eBay. I've already got Volume 2. So this will be added to my Clamp collection. And then Angelic Layer Volume 4. And I already have volumes 1, 2, 3, and 5. So with volume 4, this series is complete as well. Other than Cardcaptor Sakura, which I intend to collect those collector's editions for, I am almost up to like the first half of Clamp's work and collecting all of those. So I'm excited to add these to my shelf and seeing my collection grow. I think that I will do a readathon, through Clamp's works or maybe their early works and vlog that. So be on the lookout for that. All right, so next up I have some works by Ko Yonita, who is, she's done a lot of boys love manga. And so I've got Twittering Birds Never Fly Volume 1, 2, and 3. And so this was a series that I found out about through the Yaoi Shelf, and the Yaoi Shelf is has its own YouTube page, and so I'll link to them in the description box below. This series, it's a boys love series. It's about a Yakuza boss and one of his underlings, and so I'm interested to see. I hear that it has much darker themes than I'm used to in my boys love books and mangas, so I'm kind of excited to see something a little on the darker side. I've read some of her previous works, Night S, which I believe was in my June haul, and so I'm interested to read more works from her, which is why I also got Even So I Will Love You Tenderly, which is a one-shot by her as well. So next we have got some volumes that kind of complete some of what I've already got. So we have got the Quintessential Quintuplets 1. If you'll recall from, if you've seen my June haul, you'll know that I was missing this one, so I couldn't even start the series. But now I have 1, 8, and 9. So I am all caught up with the Quintessential Quintuplets, and I am pre-ordered for the rest of the series, which goes all the way through, I believe it's March of next year is when volume 13 is coming out. So I am pre-ordered for all of those. Very excited that I can now start the series now that number 1 has arrived from Right Stuff. The anime was amazing, and so I am hoping that the manga gives me everything and more. Next, I have got a series which was actually Thirsty Thursday. There are a couple of channels, Shay Geeks Out, Mama Loves Manga, Dynamic Dylan, and I believe it's Pages. I'm not quite sure of the last name. It's Pages and something. But I'll put all of them in the description box. But once a month, they have a Thirsty Thursday chat and live stream about, some more mature, smutty manga. And this month's manga was Midnight Secretary. So Midnight Secretary was a joy for the most part. It is a story about our vampire here who is he is the president, or he is the son of the president of a company. And this is his secretary, and she finds out that he is a vampire. And so part of her secretarial work is actually to coordinate his food. And when he is able to meet up with these women that he feeds off of. And so from there, they kind of develop this relationship and they fall in love. And he tries, to sustain his vampire life feeding solely off of her. So it's a really interesting series, and you get a chance to kind of see some world building in here with how the vampires work in this world. They are not Anne Rice's vampires. They are a little closer to Twilight vampires, but you know, there's no shimmering in the sun. So you still get some actual real vampires there. So this was a very interesting series. It's complete at 7 volumes. I enjoyed it. It's not as smutty as I thought it was going to be, but there is a lot of smut to be seen in these. So if that's something you're interested in, I would definitely grab those. So next I've got volume 1 of The Demon Prince of Momochi House. So this is one I've actually never heard of before, and I really liked this cover. And I really liked the art style. It's just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. And that is the sole reason why I picked it up. No idea what it's about. We will find out when we dive in. I picked it up because it's a pretty cover. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who's done that before. So I have no shame in that whatsoever. Next, we've got a series from one of my favorite mangakas, who it's Kazuki Minakura, who actually did Sayuki, which is behind me, Sayuki and Sayuki Reload, and this is Wild Adapter. And so I've got volume 1. He has a very distinct art style that I am a huge fan of. Volume 4. Volume 5. And volume 6. And so this series is 6 volumes long, and I now have the entire series. I picked it up solely because of the mangaka. I actually have seen the anime. I believe it was just a kind of 3-part OVA, and I watched it on YouTube. So it's really interesting. It is about this guy who has actually left the gang. He had a gang life, and he has left that, and he picks up this starving guy off the street who has a malformation on his hand, which is, this malformation is known to be caused by this drug. And so because he is helping taking care of this guy, he actually gets pulled back in to that world as they kidnap him to try and figure out what he knows, as they kidnap the guy to figure out what he knows about the drug. And so it was there's a lot of violence, a lot of shooting. He is very good at killing, which was his job when he was in the game. So it is very action-packed, the anime is, and so I'm hoping the manga lives up to that, and I really enjoy this art style. It is pretty much the same as Sayuki, and Sayuki is probably one of my top 5 manga of all time. So we have got Jealousy, Volume 1, which is a prequel to another series. I have not read that series yet, and I wasn't quite aware that it was a prequel when I picked it up. So I am going to have to pick that one up too, and the name of that one is escaping me. But this is a boys love manga by Sublime. It was very interesting, a little confusing, and so I'm starting to think that I probably need to read the other series first to get a little bit more context for this one. Next, I have Don't Be Cruel, Volume 9. Don't Be Cruel is becoming my favorite boys love series of all time. I love these two as a couple. They make me so happy. Maya is like perfect boyfriend material. I wish I had my own Maya. And this series, their relationship keeps changing, and we've seen them from when they started dating into high school, and now they are, in college, and seeing that relationship continue to grow as Maya has gotten a real job, and Nemu has started teaching, and so I just am enjoying watching their characters progress over time and seeing such a long-term relationship as opposed to like a short-term. And Haley Jane is here trying to make her appearance, so say hello. If I don't keep her in my lap, she'll bark and I'll never be able to film. All right, so next I have My Girlfriend is a Geek, Volume 1. Volume 3, Volume 4, and Volume 5. So I also ordered Volume 2, and when it gets here, that'll be the complete series. The series is only 5 volumes long. I am excited about this one because it's another story with a character who falls in love with an otaku who happens to be, you know, a fujoshi, and trying to navigate that when he is not an otaku himself. So I really love those romances of a person who does not really enjoy gaming and manga and anime trying to fall in love with someone who does. And of course there's always hijinks because, especially when you're dealing with a fujoshi, it's hilarious. I've heard nothing but good things about this one. It's a little bit obscure, and so I'm excited to dive in. I haven't started it yet. Next, I have Castle Manga Volume 1. This is also another boys love volume. Actually saw Blurdy Otome on Instagram. She read this and reviewed it on her blog, and it sounded like a lot of fun. So this book is actually out of print, and so it's kind of hard to find this volume, and it's a 2-volume series, and so I'm trying to find the second volume as well. So hopefully I'll be able to find that. If not, June Manga does have it digitally, so then I will read the second volume digitally. Now I've got, I was able to finish my Banana Fish collection. So we've got Banana Fish Volume 6, Volume 8, Volume 14, and lastly, Volume 16. And so I will add those to my collection here. And with that, I will have the entire series of Banana Fish, and I can get started so that I can just binge through this entire series as opposed to, you know, waiting as the different versions come in. So I am very excited about that. And another series that I actually was able to get more of after my last haul was Yuna of the Dawn. So now I've got Volume 1 because Volume 1 did not come in my June haul. So I've got Volume 1, Volume 4, Volume 9, Volume 11, and the artwork just keeps getting better and better each volume. Look at that. Volume 12, /13, /14, and Volume 15. So with this, I now have volumes 1 through 15 of Yona the Dawn. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start on this one. I will hopefully be caught up soon. I think there are 24 volumes out at this time. So I've just got about 9 more volumes to collect to be caught up. I'm very excited about this. I am still holding out hope for a second season, though we will probably never see one. But I am very excited to dive into this one, and I hope that it lives up to, well, I'm sure it'll be better than the anime. And then we've got Beastars Volume 2 and Volume 3. So now I have volumes 1 through 5. Volume 6 was just released, and so I need to get Volume 6, and then I will be caught up. So the last bit of manga that I hauled is actually something that I found on Facebook Market, and it's a big haul. So let me kind of move some books around here. I found someone on Facebook Market who is actually selling the first 12 volumes of Fairy Tale in a lot. And I actually got it for a really good price. I got it, I believe, for $50 plus shipping for the first 12 volumes. And considering the volumes are usually like $9 to $10 each, that's a great deal. I actually already have volumes 1 through 4, so I will probably at some point in time when I get my followers up do a giveaway, and I will include volumes 1 through 4 in that giveaway. So we have got, and I have no idea what order they're in because I have not looked in the box. So I'm looking at the box with you guys for the first time. We've got volume 6. And these actually seem to be in really good condition. The pages are a little yellowed, but not super crazy yellow. So this is volume 7. Volume 8. Volume 9. Volume 12. Volume 11. So they were not put in the box in order. Volume 10. Volume 2. And this one looks like it's got a little bit of dinging on the spine there. So, but not bad. Still in a really good condition. Volume 1. Volume 5. Volume 4. And volume 3. So I'm very excited to have gotten my hands on this one. Kind of like One Piece, Fairy Tale is one of the ones that I've kind of seen the anime for. I really enjoyed the anime, and so I would really love to read the manga. So now that I've got this first set, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the box sets. So box set 2 is already out and 3 is actually coming out soon. And so I intend to buy the box sets to kind of finish out my collection of Fairy Tale and then start on the 100-year quest. So that is kind of down the line. Fairy Tale is not necessarily a priority right now, but it's definitely a big one on the wish list. So that's it for my manga, but I've actually got a bonus for you. I actually hauled some anime this month. I actually don't usually haul a lot of anime. I prefer to read. I am a reader, though I do enjoy the anime as well. So this month I did a $25 mystery box for Right Stuff because I got a coupon to get a free one if you spend so much money. And I got Aldanoa 02. I am not quite sure what this series is about. It looks like it is a mecha series. I've never heard of it before, so I'm gonna go into this blind. It looks like this is 2, so I'm gonna try and find one first on Crunchyroll or Funimation or one of those sites to see if anyone has it and see what this series is about. Who knows, it might be a new favorite. And then I got the original Fruits Baskets collector's set. I'm very excited about this. The original Fruits Baskets is definitely one of my favorite series. And the new adaptation is absolutely beautiful. I like this art style because it's closer to the manga, which is on my shelves somewhere. And so, oh, there it is. So I'm very excited to own this because it is one of those series that gives me great nostalgia the way that Sailor Moon does for a lot of people. I also hauled No Game, No Life. So this is the complete series, and sorry about the glare, it's still in the wrapping, but No Game, No Life. I also hauled Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. So with this, I will have the entire series along with the movie and OVA. Very excited. Gundam Wing was one of my first mecha anime, so it holds a special place in my heart. And I mean, Troa Barton. How do you not love Troa Barton? And then last but not least for this giant haul is Sayuki Requiem. And so, like I already said, Sayuki is one of my favorite anime and manga of all time. Definitely top 5 for me, even though it doesn't really end. But this is one of the OVAs, and so I've actually got all of the different series. I got them in a box set, and so this is one of the OVAs. And so I'm hoping to finish this collection soon. Well, guys, I hope you all enjoyed my July haul. It was a lot of fun bringing all of these in, and I hope that you enjoyed the series. If you like this style or format, let me know. I know a lot of manga tubers kind of just film their hands showing the manga, and if you like that better, let me know. I'm still kind of playing around with my styles of videos and how to film them and seeing, you know, what fits best for me and what you guys also like. So if there's anything else you'd like to see, just let me know, drop me a comment, and I hope that you enjoyed this haul. I'll see you for my next video. Bye.